Hello, 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 everybody. Glad to see you here. It is 1:23 here in the US Mountain Time. And today we are going to do messages for all signs for tomorrow, which tomorrow will be December the 21st, Thursday. And after we do messages for all signs, then we're going to do Reiki for 5 minutes. And then after that, not sure exactly, free for all questions or cards of the day. Amanda, I just saw your comment, honey. I don't have any regular schedule. I'm sorry that you were sitting there just waiting. Dano, hello, hello, welcome. Glad to see you here. We're going to do cards of the day after Reiki today because yesterday I was inundated. And today I have a schedule I have to keep to because I have another appointment later. So I'm going to hold off on those until I get through all the messages and the Reiki. Okay, so let's get started. First of all, we're going to look at Aries for December the 21st, Thursday. What do I have coming in for you, Aries? Aries, I do feel like there's something going on where you're feeling like you want to shield your privacy a little bit more than you have. I don't feel like you're totally, completely putting the curtain down, so to speak, but I do feel like there's only so much information that you're willing to share with those people around you. And so you have a very certain limitation as far as what all kind of information you're going to share with the people that are near you. It's worth the wait. You're such a sweetheart. Gemma, hello, hello, welcome. Glad to see you here. I'm going to do cards of the day after I get done with Reiki in the order that you guys come in. Let's see, because I have a schedule I have to stick to today. Taurus, Taurus, Taurus. What do we have coming up for you guys? December 21st, Thursday. Taurus, I feel like the temptation for you is going to be to be obstinate about something. You have your heart set on something, or you have your mind set on how something should be. And Spirit is telling me obsidian for obstinance. So when we have obsidian for obstinance, it's telling me that maybe being obstinate about whatever this is not necessarily the policy that's going to get you the most happiness. So it might be okay to relax that obstinance, to kind of go with the flow a little bit on Thursday and see where it leads you, Taurus. You may find that there are some good benefits to doing that rather than sticking to whatever it is that you might feel really comfortable sticking to. And I know, Taurus, you guys feel very comfortable sticking to the plan and sticking to how things are supposed to be. So I can see where this would be kind of challenging. It would be kind of challenging for me as a Scorpio. But anyway, the message is, if you can, there are rewards for being flexible. Okay, so let's look at Gemini. Linda Ann. Hello, hello, welcome. I am doing cards of the day, but they're going to be after Reiki because I have a schedule and I have to be out of here at a certain time. So if we have a super packed room like yesterday, I wouldn't make it. So I'm going to make sure I make it. I don't want to keep somebody waiting. Gemini, December the 21st on Thursday. What do we have going on for you guys? Geminis, I feel like you're working on something with layers. So for some of you, I don't know, this could be a 7-layer dip or a trifle with layers. For others of you, this could be something more complicated, that it would be a project at work where you have to have layers that all work together. Like technically everything has to work, and these people from this company have to be on board, and these people from this company have to be on board. So it could be something like that with layers and complications. But whatever it is that you're working on, Gemini, I do feel like it has layers. And I feel like that's actually a little bit invigorating to you. There's a tiny little bit of overwhelmment, but mostly it's invigorating, the idea of getting this all to come together really well for you. This could be baklava. Baklava has layers. Whoever's making baklava, send me a piece. You're cross-watching for a Gemini, huh? Okay, so everybody please share so that everybody can get in here while it's still live. It's much more fun like that, if you don't mind. Thank you so much. I do appreciate it when you guys share. Cancers, let's look at you really quickly. December the 21st, Thursday for Cancer. Cancers, I feel like there's something that you have accomplished or completed, and there are people around you in your sphere of influence, maybe even not normally in your sphere of influence, who are expressing their appreciation for that. Leo, the 21st, Thursday, what do we have coming up? I know, there's a lot of layered food that is good, huh? Leo, 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 Leo. Hmm. Whatever you're doing, Leo, I think that it's very intricate. I'm actually seeing like seed beads and somebody putting seed beads together in such and so a way. So I don't think that all of you are going to be working with seed beads. I think that's a symbolic thing for me to see. But you're going to be doing something that's very intricate that takes a great bit of care and a great attention to detail on Thursday. For some of you, that's going to be making gifts or decorations or some kind of, I'm hearing pageantry. Hmm. Hmm. All right, Virgo. When is the Rose Bowl? Because I'm also seeing like a picture for Leos of like somebody putting together a float with all the rose petals. Anyway, Virgos, Virgos, Virgos. The 21st. What do we have coming up for you guys? I think you have to make a decision on the 21st, Virgos, and that decision has to do with um, matters of the heart or matters of finances and assets. And so you're going to have to decide between one or the other. Is what you want emotionally more important, or is having a little extra money more important? That's coming up for you, Virgos. Patty E, hello, hello, welcome. Glad to see you here, honey. We're going to be doing cards of the day after Reiki today, just because I have an appointment later and I want to make sure that I'm on time for it. Libra, Libra, December the 21st. What do I have coming in for you guys? Libras, I feel like you're in a situation on the 21st where you're pretty happy and you're feeling pretty good personally, but there's somebody around you who isn't. I don't know if they're grieving. I don't know if they lost a job. I don't know if they're just naturally depressed all the time. But it comes up to me like you are trying to suppress your own happiness when you're around this person, more or less out of respect for them. Like you don't want to disturb them because you're so happy and they're not, type of thing, Libra. So that's an interesting thing to come in. What I'm going to recommend, Libras, is happiness can be contagious if you don't suppress it. Might be fun to play with that and see what happens. Tammy Bambi, hello, hello. Wallflower, hello, welcome. I'm going to be doing cards of the day, but they're going to be after I do Reiki. But I am writing down everybody's name as you come in because I am going to give them out in the order that you showed up. But I have an appointment to keep later on, so I'm going to try to make sure that I stay on track for time. Scorpios, let's look at December the 21st for us. I'm seeing a picture of us with a wizard's cap on. You know, the tall, pointy wizard's cap. And I keep hearing it could be also mistaken for a dunce cap. So the fact that I'm hearing that means Scorpios, couple of things happening here. We're going to be doing something that generates or manifests things that we want. Okay, so maybe we're cooking, maybe we're creating something, but we're going to be doing something, generating something that we want to, that is creative, that may even call on Spirit's help to get it done. Maybe, maybe not. But that it could be confused for a dunce cap tells me that other people around us may not be as excited about whatever our project is. In fact, they may think we've totally lost our marbles. That's okay. We're not afraid of that, are we, Scorpio? Sagittarius. For the 21st, what do I have coming in for you guys? Okay, Sagittarius. I feel like a lot of you are going to be getting the sense of, oh my God, I'm an old person. Like, when did this happen? Uh, I know that's kind of a funny thing to say, and I'm not saying that you're old. I'm just saying you're starting to feel like you're old. So I don't know, maybe you see your kids and you realize, oh, they're growing up. Like, when did that happen? I'm not old enough to have a kid that's 12. Or, maybe it has to do with your grandkids are growing up, or, the tree that you planted in the front yard 3 years ago, or I don't know, but something is making you aware of your age in linear time, Sagittarius, and you're feeling like, my gosh, I'm not young anymore. What happened there? All right, so everybody, if you don't mind, if you haven't already, please share. We've got 3 more signs, and then we're going to do Reiki. After Reiki, we will do cards of the day. We'll see if we can do cards of the day and free-for-all questions, but at least we'll do cards of the day. Capricorn, Capricorn. That's funny, Amanda. Hello there, Ricky. Welcome, welcome. You trying to enjoy it and avoid the adult life? It took a long time for me to feel like I was an adult, really. Well, no, I felt like I was an adult, but as far as to feel old, that took a long time. I still don't feel old every day. I mean, I see all the gray hair in my hair. It doesn't mean much, except that I've picked up some wisdom along the way, hopefully. Okay, Capricorn, let's take a peek at you guys on the 21st. Capricorns, I'm seeing you guys looking through books and books and books, and I think that for a lot of you, these books are actually photo albums, old photo albums. And so I'm really feeling like a lot of you Capricorns are taking some kind of sentimental trip down memory lane on Thursday in one way or another. Whether you're actually literally looking at old photo books or whether you're just scrolling through old memories in your mind, Capricorn. All right, so that's that. Aquarius, Aquarius, Aquarius for the 21st. Aquarius, I'm seeing you guys like on the trapeze, like swinging around. I'm seeing you guys very happy, very enthusiastic. I feel like you're just on your game on Thursday. You're doing the things that you love to do. I don't feel like you're super focused on any one thing. Like whatever it is that you are focused on, I feel like it's just for just long enough for you, and then you're moving on to the next thing. I do feel like you're getting the things that you want done, and you're just enjoying life, and you're enjoying the interactions with other people on the 21st, Aquarius. Whatever it is that you're doing is making you feel very inspired. Inspired. I like it. What a great day for you guys. Pisces. What we have coming up for y'all on the 21st, Pisces, Pisces. A lot of you are going to be going home on the 21st. Not a big surprise for Christmas, but what I'm hearing is, let's see how well I can actually sing this. It's an old John Denver song. Take me home, country roads, to the place I belong, blah, 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 blah. So anyway, I think a lot of you are going to be going home on the 21st. And I think you're going to be, yeah, I think you're going to be going home on the 21st. Let's leave it there. All right. Now, that's everybody. Let's do some Reiki. Reiki is going to be for the most benefit to each one of you. If you would like to adjust that intention, feel free to do so. For those of you who catch the Reiki after the broadcast, don't worry, Spirit is not limited by time or space, so you can get just as much benefit from the Reiki even watching it later, as long as you set the intention to receive it. Let me get us started here. You should be, Dano. Dano says she's excited for tomorrow now. Oh, that's cool, Tammy. Yay. So for those of you who are watching later, Tammy just said Capricorn just had a new grandson in October and been going through photos of son because he looks just like dad. How cute is that? All right, so it's 39 after now. So at 44 after, we're going to stop Reiki. And then after that, we'll do cards of the day. I wrote all you guys' names down as you came in. And so we'll just do cards of the day in the order that y'all showed up. And if we have time, then we'll do free-for-all questions too. Excuse me. I think everybody's been in here before for Reiki, so that's why I'm not giving a big explanation. If you guys have questions, just ask them. Tiffany Jones, hello, hello. Glad to see you here, my dear. Ba-da-da-da, da-da. Life is good, isn't it? For those of you who are still gift giving, remember I do have sales on my gifts, sales on my services if you want to give gifts. Any one service, and you get the second one half off. Any two services, you get a third one free. Any three services that you purchase, you get two free. Absolutely, Dano. We don't have to wait till after Christmas either. I mean, if that's when you want it, that's great. But if you want it earlier, just get with me. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I like working. Usually if I take a vacation, it's just a 2 days vacation. And usually it's only because I'm out of range where I like to go. I like to go up into the mountains. But I don't have anything like that planned for a while. I'll be here. Yes, my website is www.amista, A-M-I-S-T-A .info, I-N-F-O. My sales actually are not on my website. They are on this YouTube channel, though. If you want the gift sales, then just contact me directly. Let me get through Reiki first. I don't like to mix my Reiki with readings. So I'm focusing energy in one direction and then trying to do something else with energy at the same time. I think that's just not good. But ask me in a little bit, Tammy, after we're done, ask me that. La-da-dee-da, la-da-da-da-da-da-da. No plans currently exist. Only one plan. I have a ham in the refrigerator waiting for Christmas. I'm not sure. And then the neighbors are having to get together on Saturday, so I'll probably get together with the neighbors and give Christmas cards and Christmas gifts then. Well, thank you for sharing, Ricky. I appreciate that. I have, and he's going to like it. He has a Native American hand drum that was quite expensive, and it's pulled loose. Some of the lacing has pulled loose on it. So I'm going to make him another one. I made my drum, so I figured I can make him one. He'll be very happy to have a drum back. Your kids wanted steak for Christmas Eve? Steak is never bad anytime, as far as I'm concerned. I'm from the Midwest. I grew up on beef. We actually had pigs too on the farm, so a lot of beef, a lot of pork, and then we would butcher chicken every Sunday in the summer after the chickens got big enough. Oh my God. I thought I would never eat chicken again after I got out of Mom and Dad's house. But I love chicken. Pork and duck for you guys. Okay, that's the end of Reiki, y'all. Okay, so y'all can throw up there some free-for-all questions. I'm going to try to do cards and free-for-all questions at the same time. As long as I'm out of here by 1/4 after the hour, I'll be doing good. And I think we should be able to do that. We're going to start with Amanda. Amanda, are you still in the room? You had a sharp pinch on the ear on Reiki? Let's pay attention to what you're hearing. You've been ignoring some things that you've been hearing. Now you're going to have to start paying attention. The Reiki's going to help you with that. You love chicken too, right? Okay, so Amanda's here. Amanda, I'm going to start off with the Lenormand cards. So your pull is going to be out of Lenormand. Right. Okay, house card for Amanda. Clover. This is a nice house card. This means this talks about something that you're going to be very lucky with. Let's get some details here. Let's see. Did I write down Tiffany Jones? I didn't when you showed up at first because I was doing Reiki. Alice Noble. Hello, hello. Welcome. I don't think I've seen you here before. We're glad to have you in the room. Okay, so, oh, you got the bear as your cover card, Miss Amanda. So when you've got the clover as the house and you've got your bear, this just means that you're going to be lucky either in business or in finances. So either within the past 24 hours or within the next 24 hours, there's been good luck shining on you in business or finances. Like you may be up for a promotion, you may have got a raise, you may have got a bonus, anything like that. If it hasn't happened within the past 24 hours, expect it during the next 24 hours. Going to ex-in-laws for Christmas, is that going to be okay? Is that going to be okay? Ex-in-laws for Christmas. That's an interesting situation. I think you're going to leave early. I think you're going to leave early. There's somebody there that's going to want to be large and in charge and kind of bossy, and I think you're going to take off early. You're going to be like, you know what? I've got other places I could be right now. Thank you very much. See you later. Bye. You're going to go someplace else that feels better to you. Tiffany Jones wants to know how her Christmas day will go. You're quite welcome, Amanda. Do I have Native American ancestors? I do. Christmas Day for Tiffany Jones. Ooh, well, I don't know what your plans are, but I think you're going to be feeling kind of frustrated and limited, and there's going to be information coming out in the middle of the day, and I kind of think this is not going to be one of your happiest Christmas memories. Sorry, Tiffany. Quite welcome, Tammy. Dano was second in the door. Let me pull a card for Dano. Dano, Miss Dano. Wow. Let's see. We had some cards flip out, but only one of them is right side up, so I'm calling that your card, my dear. You've got the 8 of Arrows, which talks about struggle, as you can see from the word at the bottom. I actually kind of like this card. I mean, if you're going to have a struggle card, this card's kind of a good one to have, because you can see that she's moving forward in spite of all these arrows that have missed her. They didn't hit her, they missed her, or they bounced off without doing any damage. The other thing you can see here is that she's still holding the lamp, and she's still holding a staff. So she's got some support, and she has hope. So whatever it is that this lady is struggling with, she still has hope. She's not giving up. So that's what I'm seeing for you, Dano, is that you've been dealing with some kind of struggle that you are not giving up on. So that's probably within the past 24 hours or the next 24 hours. Does that make sense to you, honey? And let's see. Gemma, are you still here? There you go, Tiffany Jones. It's always good to be able to transmute some energy, isn't it? This is going to be Gemma's card. I hope she's still here. I know there's a delay, so she's probably already typed that she is. Yep, there she is. Okay, Gemma, card of the day for you, my dear. You've got the Hermit showing up. The Hermit is just telling me that you're spending some time reflecting, probably alone time, but you're reflecting on yourself, getting to know yourself better. And I'm also hearing you're getting to know your own goals and what you actually would like to accomplish better. You're really thinking some of those things through. Good for you, Miss Gemma. I hope that makes sense for you. Linda Ann, you're up next. Are you in the room? Okay, cool. Thank you, Gemma. If it only does a bit, then it's probably going to happen a lot closer to what I said coming up. Alrighty. Linda Ann's card coming up here. Linda Ann is a new joiner to the group. She's been here about 3 days, and we are glad to have her around. Linda Ann, here's what you got, honey. I got the 8 of Swords. 8 of Swords is telling me that sometime within the past 24 hours, you have felt very restricted or limited about something. However, the 8 of Swords is a cool card because it gives us a little tip. It says whatever it is that you've been feeling limited or restricted about, that is actually all in your head and your perspective and the way that you're looking at it. So if you can step back from the situation and look at it more objectively, then you can see how you can walk away from those limits or restrictions. That's Miss Linda Ann. Patty E. You are up, my dear. Are you still in the room? Ms. Patty E. You're quite welcome, Linda Ann. I like the tarot. They can be helpful. Patty E. Patty E. One of my cards flipped over as I was shuffling, so I'm going to use two for you, Miss Patty E. I wasn't going to, but I think I should. Okay, so first of all, you've got the Lovers in reverse, plus you've got the Five of Cups. The Five of Cups was what I actually pulled. The Lovers flipped on its own. So when you've got the Lovers in reverse and the Five of Cups, that's telling me that there's somebody that you're not really 100% on the same page with them. Maybe you're having an all-out war with them, somewhere in between there. And with the Five of Cups, it's telling me that they've done something that has disappointed you. Okay. And Spirit is saying, and I quote, "Let's not make this bigger than it is." Okay. So it may be really tempting to have an emotional reaction to this. And then if we do, that can be a problem. Remember, we have Mercury retrograde, so communication can be an issue. If you're not getting along with somebody, it may be that you guys are on the same page. You just don't know how to express yourselves to each other in a way that you each can understand. Anyway, Spirit's saying, whatever this thing is, don't make it bigger than it is, because you can grow this thing into something that's completely outrageous and out of hand, or you can minimize it and move on with happiness. Up to you. Okay, so that was for Patty E. Alrighty, Tammy Bambi. Let's go back to Lenormand's for you. Cool, cool. Tammy Bambi. House card first is the Man. So this is going to be about a significant male in your life, Tammy. Could be a significant other, could be a son, could be a boss. Significant male. And you've got the Key. Oh, this is interesting. I'm not even sure I know what this means. Okay, so Tammy, what these cards are telling me is that you have a situation that you want to move forward with, but you're kind of waiting to see what the Man has to say before you can move forward, because you need his cooperation as well. He's kind of the key to the idea. Does that make sense for you, my dear? Or if you're not still waiting, at least you were like within the last 24 hours. Wallflower, you're up next. You bet you find out on Christmas. Good luck, good luck. That's what I'm going to say with that. Wallflower, you got a nice card, honey. You got the Six of Bows. This is literally labeled as abundance in this deck. It means a little different than what it normally does, but it's still a good card. Just means that you're feeling like you have everything that you need and everything that you want. And the other way that this plays out, and I feel like it's probably playing out both ways for you, the other way that this plays out is creating some happy, joyful, positive memories. So sometime within the past 24 hours or the next 24 hours, that's what has been or will be going on for you, Miss Wallflower. Ricky, you're up next. You're going to stay low. Good for you. I think that's going to end up working out well for you if you do. No knee-jerk reactions. Knee-jerk reactions. No knee-jerk reactions. All right, Ricky. Coming up with your card right now. La da 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 la da 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 la da 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 da. Here's Ricky's card. Oh, interesting. Here, my dear, have the Four of Swords. This just means that you did something in a different location within the past 24 hours than normal, or you were in a different location. And if not within the past 24 hours, then coming up within the next 24 hours. La da 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 da. That was Ricky's. You're quite welcome. Tiffany Jones, you're up next, my dear. Tiffany Jones. You almost missed me. Why? Yeah, I pulled a card for you too. I didn't know you weren't here. You walked in early when I got here, and I thought you were still here. You're going to have to scroll back to get your card. It was the second card that I pulled. Alrighty. This can even be if you go grocery shopping at a different grocery store. Let's see what we have here. This is Tiffany Jones. You got a yucky card, honey. You got the Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords just tells me that you're really stressing out about something. And usually when this card comes up, whatever we're stressing out about, it's not really within our control. All you can do is do whatever you can to make the situation better, and then you're just going to have to turn it loose. Turn it loose to the universe. Does that make sense for you, Ms. Tiffany Jones? Kim Hefner, hello, hello, welcome. Glad to see you in the room. There's a question, or Dano. Isn't that funny? Going somewhere else to shop tomorrow. Okay, did Dano's husband go see his ex 2 weekends ago? Taking off the gloves on this one, aren't we? This is not a solid yes and it's not a solid no, which tells me that something about this question, we're not asking exactly the right question here. Did Dano's ex meet up? Did Dano's husband meet up with his ex 2 weekends ago? I don't think he went to see her. I think that they met each other. I would say that they met each other. Alrighty, so let's see. Who else needs a card of the day still? Tiffany Jones, what did we get for you? Thought we pulled for you already, didn't we? Yes, we did. That was the Nine of Swords. Alice Noble, are you still in the room? The Patty E, they will be, usually they're going to actually be something that happened within the past 24 hours, but sometimes it'll still be within the next 24 hours. The goal is for them to be very current. Okay, so Alice Noble's up next. It's not someone you know, it is a woman. Alice Noble. Okay, my dear, you have the Justice card. Excuse me. Okay, so you have the Justice card. Let me get that more in the center. The Justice card is one that has enough meanings that it always kind of flips me. So give me a second while I look around here. I'm seeing a lot of butterflies in this card, which is basically telling me that there's some kind of transformation coming along for you, Miss Alice Noble, and it has to do with evening things out and making things fair with other people in your life. I think that you have been more focused on what other people need and what other people want, and you've been sort of neglecting taking care of yourself. And I think that you are in the middle of transitioning on that into taking better care of yourself instead of making other people the first priority or the first focus. So that's what I have coming in for you. I hope it makes sense for you, honey. La, da, 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 da. I did, Dana. You're going to have to scroll back now. You were the second card I pulled because I pulled in the order that you guys showed up in the room. Kim Hefner is up next. You're quite welcome, Alice. Gotta trust those guides, Ricky. Gotta trust them. Ba-da-da-da-da-da, You're quite welcome, quite welcome. Kim Hefner. Kim Hefner. Let's see. Let's go back to Lenormand for Kim. Thank you, Tammy. Peace out, honey. Barbara Jackson. Let me look at that for you here in a second. All right, now I'm pulling cards for Kim. We're going to do a house card and then a cover card. Glad to see you in the room, Miss Barbara. Okay, so Kim, your house card is the house. That's kind of cool. So this is going to be talking about home or family life. Ah, and you got a cover card of the child. This is cool. So you've got a child in the house. So this could be a child coming to visit. This could be like a niece or a nephew. This could be your own child, just talking about your own child is in the house. And you can see this child kind of has like a magical look to the card. So this can be, a really magical time at home with the child, whether it's your own or whether it's somebody else's. And this can also talk about, unfortunately, but the other way that this can come in is you could be dealing with somebody who is acting childish, who is in your literal home or in your family or your tribe. So it could be a really magical experience with a child, or it could be just a grown-up acting childish, which is not so magical. I'm kind of thinking it's the grown-up acting like the child, to tell you the truth. But you'll recognize it when it comes up. You'll know which one it is. Does Barbara Jackson's crush ever think about her? La di di da 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 da. He does think about you. Unfortunately, I don't have very many romantic cards coming up here. He thinks about the things that he would like to tell you. He thinks that he could guide your life better than you can. He also has some confusion about you, around you. I think this is confusion two ways, Barbara. This is confusion about whether he would like to interact with you more, as far as from his side of it, and also some confusion about whether you would welcome him interacting with him more. He's very confused about that. He does not see you, at least at this point, and remember, feelings, thoughts, those are very transitory. He does not see you right now as the queen of his heart. In fact, you're kind of dethroned as the queen of his heart. So you might have been before, but right now, not. And the reason I say that is in like a love reading, when somebody comes up, when a lady comes up as the Empress, and it's my client, then I know that that lady is the queen of this guy's heart or this person's heart, depending. When it comes in reverse, they're dethroned. They're not the queen of his heart. Okay? Doesn't mean that there's necessarily another person that is the queen. Just means that he's not really sure that this would be a good relationship to pursue. Let's see. Ricky. We did a reading about the Sag man, didn't we? Health questions, I really don't like to do, Amanda. I know psychics will do health questions, and there are there are medical intuitives out there. Those people are the people to ask questions like this. For me, my view is I'm a psychic. I find information in the energy and bring it back to you. There are doctors to help you with medical stuff. So those are the professionals to ask about health. I really steer way far away from those questions. Oh, that was the Pisces man? Okay. Okay, so you want to know about a Sag. Well, she hear more from the Sag man that she's thinking about. Let's see. Did that make sense to you, by the way, Kim? Ricky wants to know, will she hear more from the Sag man? Oh, I was wondering if it was the same guy from the reading. Well, that's a good thing that he doesn't really know if you would welcome him or not then, huh? Clear skies. Good morning from Oz. I love it. We had no Oz references today. Okay, so will you hear back from the Sag man? I think you will. I think you will. Let's see. Alrighty, Barbara, let's do a card for you, my dear. You have a new granddaughter? Aw, a new baby in the family. How cool is that? Well, I'm glad it's not somebody being immature. That's awesome. You're quite welcome, Ricky. Dorothy and Toto. Were you here yesterday when all the Wizard of Oz references came up in the room? Yeah, congratulations. Alrighty, let's see here. Barbara Jackson's card of the day. You missed it. And we had two signs that had Wizard of Oz references yesterday. Scorpio and Capricorn, I think. Funny that you're here the day after. Yeah, I don't have a regular schedule. It depends a lot on what's going on in my life when I show up here. Okay, so let's see. This is for Barbara Jackson. What you have is the Five of Bows showing up in reverse. This is typically called empowerment. And this just basically says that you're feeling like you're not in such a good position in some situation that you have in your life right now. Does that make sense to you, my dear? You're a Scorpio. Yeah, we're supposed to be being very protective about who we let into our day today. Like the guy at the Wizard of Oz. Whenever you go to the Wizard of Oz and they were knocking and the little guy came out of the people, interrogated them before he would let them in. We are doing questions. I need more than one word, though. So that was Barbara's card there. Clear skies. Let's do a card for you. If you want to ask me a question, you got to ask me more than just one word. You got to actually ask me a specific question. La-da-dee-da. This is a really tight time frame that I'm trying to work here. Like if we were in a reading, we could say, oh, let's look at finances for 6 months. But since we're in a tight time frame, I do ask for specific questions. Will you see some unexpected income anytime soon? I'm going to answer that question after I finish pulling your card of the day because I've already started shuffling for that. First, we're going to do your card of the day. Clear skies, card of the day. I will tell you I like your card of the day. Okay, and then I'm going to answer Clear Skies question, and I have to get out of here so I can get ready for my next appointment. Okay, so Clear Skies, you got the Empress. This is just telling me that you are drawing all good and beautiful things to you today, just by being who you are and doing what you do. All right, and then let's look at, will Clear Skies have any surprise income anytime soon? She wants to know if work's giving her a bonus or not. It's getting awful late. It hasn't shown up yet. Will there be unexpected income coming in for Clear Skies? I would say you should not plan on any unexpected income. What you do have coming in is just little bits and pieces, nothing that's really big or significant. Protective of your time. Gotcha, Barbara. You're quite welcome. You're retired. Oh, okay. Well, I guess the bonus thing is kind of not going to happen for sure then, huh? Yeah, I didn't really see anything coming up. I wouldn't count on it. You've got little bits and pieces here and there, but nothing worth making any plans with. Okay, time for me to get out of here. Everybody, thank you so much for keeping me company. I really do appreciate it. For real, thank you all of you who are sharing these videos. I appreciate that too. I love getting the word out, meeting new people to mix in with the regulars. That's always fun. And I just appreciate you guys so much. Hopefully I'll see you back here on the next video, which hopefully will be tomorrow. Peace out, guys. Love y'all.